welcome to The Traveling Introvert. Today we are going to talk about hobbies. So I travel and I work and rinse and repeat, kind of. And so I was talking with some friends the other day about hobbies. And I asked what hobbies they thought I had. And they gave me a list. And then they surprisingly told me that I get to do my hobbies every single day. That was their viewpoint about my hobbies. Playing video games, so to speak, like I have games on my phone, or there's a board game that I like to play that I happen to play online. I like to color, I like to crochet. There's various things that I like to do that you could consider to be a hobby. And I found it really interesting that they thought that I got to do it every day. And to be honest, they are right. But from my perception, from my point of view, I felt that I didn't get to do my hobbies every day because I didn't feel like playing a game on a phone is a hobby. I didn't feel like I knew that I hadn't colored in months. God, it's been 2 years since I last crocheted. I have lots of wool, but I actually haven't crocheted. The board game thing, I totally do play that. But I use that as like my way to break up work. And so I don't think of it as a hobby as such. I think of it as, okay, I've done this task. And so now I'm going to take my little 5-minute break, play that game or play around, and then come back and do this client's work or whatever it happens to be. So I found that very interesting. And then another thing we talked about was the fact that as people travel so much, or nomads travel so much, how do they keep a hobby? Especially if a hobby is like, I need to do Zumba class every Tuesday at 8 o'clock, or like spin class or whatever it happens to be. Maybe we're verging onto health and fitness. But still, for me, I consider cooking my hobby. I don't get to do it that often because I'm not in a place where I can like go to the supermarket, buy stuff and cook, especially when I'm traveling. So I'm more excited to go to local places and be like, ooh, new stuff, gotta try new stuff. So as nomads, we've been discussing like what are hobbies that you can take with you. So yes, coloring came up. Oh, and I saw this kit in an airport. It was a mini coloring kit, like the size of a passport, so you could take it with you, and it had like mini crayons and like mini pieces of paper that you could get. I'm hoping somebody hears this and I get it for Christmas. You know, Christmas gods, if you're out there. Or birthday. I'll take birthday as well. Like it's a little mini coloring kit the size of a passport. Please send it to me. Or send me a voucher, an Amazon voucher, and I will buy it at thetravelingintrovert.com. Wow, shamelessly begging for gifts. Anyway, this thing was cute. Crocheting. I know with TSA, people are not sure if they can take crochet needles, hooks, actually, to be precise, through TSA, but I have done so in the past. I'm not saying it's okay now. I don't know. Every place is different and every way you go through. But if you look on the TSA site, or if you tweet them, because they're being very responsive on Twitter right now, you should be able to do that. And so I know there was one time on a flight that I crocheted someone a scarf. I was flying somewhere in Asia, so probably Hong Kong, to Toronto. And during that time, I managed to crochet my friend a scarf and go, look, I have a gift for you, big scarf. This is what I did with my 13 hours. But that's something that you can buy wool almost any city. And if you have like a set, like 2 or 3 hooks that you always have with you, that's something that you can do all the time. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure there are other hobbies. Like I like to go bowling, but you know, I have my own bowling shoes. I don't really take those with me. So introverts out there and travelers out there, tell me what hobbies you do and how you travel with them. Drop me a line or even like put comments in this on Facebook, and introvert at thetravelingintrovert.com. Join us on Facebook at The Traveling Introvert, and see you next time.